Teresa and Cody Forehand, and we are from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And in February of 2022, our lives changed forever when Cody was in a ski accident. I was here in Oklahoma, headed to a baby shower a couple hours from home, and he was on his annual ski trip with some friends. I had just called him, and he didn't answer. His friend he was with called me, and I figured, oh, his phone is dead. Colin said, there's been a bit of an accident. I need to know if Cody's allergic to anything. And I am a physician assistant. And now I look back and the first thing I asked him, I said, is his head okay, Colin? I need to know that his head is okay. And he couldn't answer me. He said, I just need to know if he's allergic to something. 30 minutes later, ski patrol called me and let me know he had had a seizure. And he was being life flighted to the closest trauma center. And he was pretty much non-responsive. He had an amazing ER nurse who had called me while I was on the plane and let me know that he had made it to the ICU. And I didn't know what I was going to walk into. He spent a month in a trauma center in Denver, and then we transferred to a rehab facility that was also in Denver. But in those first couple of days after his accident, I just wanted to be home so bad. I couldn't even fathom being away from our family and friends for a week. And then the reality and the severity of his accident, really just surfaced, and realized we don't have anything in Oklahoma that's even close to what he's going to need. And so we were in Denver, which is home to an amazing rehab facility for traumatic brain injuries and spinal cord injuries. So we spent a month there as well, letting him heal and do lots of therapy. Then we made it back to Tulsa.
When I started to retain memory, I was at Craig, and I remember thinking, man, what's the future look like? From a job standpoint, from a therapy standpoint, from a recovery standpoint. It's almost like we're sent back home just kind of unknown to a certain extent. Luckily, we had great resources available through telehealth and through Craig. But that only goes, so far. If it wasn't for them and their thoroughness with me, I wouldn't be back at work. I wouldn't be where I am today. And I see why people end up where they are, because of the resources that they have access to. Unlike us, we were very lucky.
You will probably know somebody in your lifetime who is affected by a traumatic brain injury. And you want the best for them. We want them to have the resources that we had, and that is what this facility is going to provide. But it's only going to happen if we raise the money and we work together and we understand the importance of this for our community and the well-being of the people who need it.